Let's talk boxing now. Nathan Cleverly is here. Good morning to you, Nathan.
Good morning.
We were going to be speaking to you in just a minute, but before that, Manny Pacquiao's promoter has described the comparison between Floyd Mayweather and Muhammad Ali as a joke. Bob Arum believes that the American public will get behind the Filipino, who predicts will knock out Mayweather on Saturday night. We'll get the thoughts of Nathan shortly, as I said. So, as I said, Nathan Cleverly is here. So, first of all, Nathan, Bob Arum says that comparing Mayweather to Ali is a joke. Agree, disagree?
I don't think you can compare anybody to Muhammad Ali. He is the greatest, first and foremost. But Mayweather, he has a point. In the modern era, you know, he's a superb athlete, unbeaten. He's fought the best. He's beat the best. What else can this guy do? You know, he's set boxing alight. He's pound for pound the #1 fighter. Why shouldn't he be regarded as one of the greatest? I think he is up there with the best.
And it's all about mindset, isn't it, really, with boxing? Is that how you go into your fights? You've got to be confident, haven't you? Otherwise, no point fighting.
It's 90% mindset. You know, boxing is a very, very mental orientated. You've got to be strong of mind, strong-willed, dedicated, focused, deal with the pressure of the crowd, the pressure of your opponent throwing everything at you, and countering that. And it's very demanding mentally, you know, and longevity in the sport to keep fighting these young fresh fighters coming through like Mayweather. Every challenger wants a shot at Mayweather. They want to go. They want to be the first one to beat him. He's got to mentally set himself up every time, every fight. A fresh challenger coming at him, he's got to beat him. And mentally that's demanding, and to remain champion as long as he has is sensational.
It's a big ask, isn't it? Now, before your 2012 win, that was against Sean Hawke in LA, you trained in Freddie Roach's gym, didn't you? It was the Wildcard gym. Manny Pacquiao also trains there. What's it like as a place, first of all? It was
a fantastic experience. You know, at home, I'm kind of in my comfort zone at home. It's quiet.
Yeah.
I'm in my gym. It's just myself mostly, and it's very peaceful and quiet. LA, the fast life. I walked into the gym, there was a crowd of 10 fighters sat on the side just looking at me as I walked in. You know, it's quite an intimidating atmosphere. The speedballs was going, and they're noisy, and it's people punching the bags, and everyone is just so crowded. So it was a real experience. So I walked in, I thought, right, I either crumble under this atmosphere or you embrace it. This is the school of hard knocks, you know, the real hustle and bustle gym. And it was busy, but I loved it. I loved it. You know, I thought, I'm not going to crumble under this, I'm going to embrace it. I had a sparring session with
what was that like?
A cruiserweight fighter. He came at me to try and hurt me, as they do in the Wildcard gym. You know, it's no messing about. These guys are there to hurt you. And he came at me trying to knock me out, but I countered that, and I was, you know, fortunately I put on a good display. But it was a fantastic experience. Freddie Roach was great, fantastic trainer.
What's he like?
Fantastic guy, fantastic trainer. Had a lot of time for the fighters. He's, you know, boxing's in his blood. He loves the sport, and very good trainer, very good trainer. I highly rate Freddie Roach. He's a class trainer, I think he'll have a big input in this fight.
Look, let's just talk about the stance, because everyone's talking about the fact that Pacquiao is southpaw, and I don't want you to knock me out, but I do want you to take me through.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, thanks. Basically, that's right foot forward, right arm forward, isn't it? Yeah, so the jab's going to come through there like that.
Manny Pacquiao, the southpaw, right foot forward. Right hand forward.
So what problems has Mayweather got then?
So Mayweather's the orthodox fighter, left hand forward. So personally, I think it's going to be a very cagey fight early on, because southpaw, orthodox fighter, you know, the jabs are going to clash a lot. Sure. You know, because the lead hand is in the way. So it's going to be whoever lands the backhand. Mayweather needs to land his right hand as often as possible. Manny Pacquiao, the left hand as often as possible.
And is it about your feet as well, the positioning? Yeah.
It's getting into position to land those shots, you know, because they both got wide stance.
Sure.
They're both far back from each other, keeping their distance. So Mayweather's going to, you know, fence. It's going to be a fencing match. Can he come through with that right hand to land that flush right hand? At some point he is. Manny Pacquiao is gonna come forward and he's going to walk onto that right hand.
Do you think this gives Pacquiao the advantage, though, in this fight? Because, of course, he's going to have fought more orthodox than the Mayweather's fought southpaws.
It could do. It could do. You know, I think an orthodox fighter, very rarely you see an orthodox fighter who enjoys fighting southpaws. You know, the odd occasion.
You've done it, haven't you?
I fought southpaws, and personally, I prefer to fight an orthodox fighter. I think what Floyd Mayweather would prefer to fight an orthodox fighter with a southpaw fighter, because there's so many orthodox fighters in the world, but a southpaw, you know, they're few and far between. So I think that will suit Manny Pacquiao.
Okay. What's Pacquiao like training? Because we've seen him box. We know he's fast. What's he like training?
He fights how he trains.
Okay.
He fights how he trains. 100 mile per hour. You know, very, very busy. Throws a lot of punches. Very energetic. You know, on his feet, he's in, out, in, out. Very mobile. Moves. Lets loads of punches go. Now, this is the interesting thing about this fight. You've got Pacquiao, who's the offensive master on the front foot. Superb. Throws lots of punches. Mayweather, the defensive master. Back foot. So there's a total contrast. Opposite end of the scale, and that's what makes it interesting. It's a fantastic fight. One I didn't think was going to happen, but it's happening. Two different styles. It's going to blend. It's going to gel. This fight is really going to gel. Now, who comes out on top? The defensive master, full of technique, timing, technique. Manny Pacquiao, fitness, energy, throws lots of punches. Which one comes out on top?
Come on, who's going to win?
I've thought about it long and hard. Now, instinctively, I've always said Manny Pacquiao beats Mayweather.
Really?
Looking at them, I'm surprised. Mayweather is a lot more bigger than Pacquiao, a lot more than what I thought. Now, that's made me think, is he just a bit too big, too smart, too clever? Will he just invite Manny Pacquiao onto his right hand and land that right hand so often in the fight? Because Manny Pacquiao is going to come forward all night. Mayweather mustn't get caught flat-footed. He's got to move, land that right hand, and leave Manny Pacquiao walk onto it. Double the power, double the impact. But I just feel Manny Pacquiao's style, the attacking nature, letting so many punches go, cutting the ring off, his in-out style. He'll be in, land his punches, back out, and then he'll come back in and leave more punches go. And I think that ferocity, I think that outnumbers Mayweather, and I got a feeling Pacquiao's going to win this on points. There's not going to be a knockout in this fight. There's not going to be a knockout. I'm pretty sure there's not going to be a knockout in this fight. But I think it's a points fight. I think Pacquiao edges it.
All right, okay. We'll hold you to that. What's happening with you at the moment, Nathan? Because, of course, you know,
I'm back in training now. I'm stripping down, losing weight. I'm making the light heavyweight division again, back to my old weight.
Is that better for you?
Yeah, it's better for me. You know, I had a stint at cruiserweight, 3 fights at cruiserweight. I enjoyed it, pumping up, you know, and that was great fun. I enjoyed that. Something different aspect of my training, more weight training. But now I'm coming back to my light heavyweight division, almost 2 stone lighter.
Wow.
Back to where I belong, I would say, and back to being world champion again. I'm going to get that belt.
Oh, you heard it here first. Nathan, you've been a pleasure to spar with. No, I didn't spar with Nathan. I can't say that. But thank you for not knocking me out anyway.
No problem.
Thanks for joining us. Now.